So
Hey girl, what's the tea? Welcome back to another good episode of the Good Girls Podcast. Yeah. Bitch, you ever heard of screaming? Oh, I just checked out my house no more. Hey y'all. There is no tornado watch going on right now. No hurricane, no none of that. But yes, welcome back to another good episode of the Good Girls Podcast. We're so happy to see y'all here. If y'all are here, if you ain't, you're missing out. We have the girls are here finally. The girls. Last time we are not cis woman phobic. Women do a lot. It's hard to get them booked down. But we finally got both of the girls here. Now we didn't just get one girl. We got two. Word. Yes. So the cis women are back, and with their what's better to do one cis girl? We gotta have two. Period. And especially on Women's History Month, this is gonna be our last episode of Women's History Month, so we had to bring the women, the WO, with an A-N. Okay. Okay. And I got two of my good Judies here. Please, you can start this way. Let's go this way. Please introduce yourself.
hey everybody, I'm just so excited to be here. I'm Taylor. Most people call me Bookiee. But yeah, I'm a mommy of two. I have a 3-year-old little boy and a 1-year-old. And yes, thank y'all for having me. I'm so proud of y'all.
Hey everybody, I'm Jasmine. Everybody calls me Jazz. I also am a mommy. I have 2 little girls. One is 3, one is 9 months tomorrow. And really just, a boss lady. That's it.
Another lady.
Hello. So if you already don't know from their introductions, this is an episode about motherhood. How to be real mothers. Catch it. How to be real ones.
Real.
Okay. Yes. So I brought you both here because first of all, I've known you before y'all. No, not you. But I know you before. I know you in a past life. I knew you before you had kids. But I knew you before you had children, and I knew you when you had when you was your first time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And both of you have spoke so highly of the LGBTQ plus community and have really done the work in your allyship when it comes to infusing that into your motherhood and making sure that, hey, you see it. I'm not gonna say that. That's too blunt. You see somebody that may have been born that has been born a male that is now a woman. You're willing to educate your children. Not tell them everything, but educate them in a way to where they aren't judging that person.
Mm-hmm.
Just letting them be them.
Right, respecting everything.
Okay, we're gonna get more into it. So I got questions for y'all.
Let's get into it.
But you know,
Let's get into
don't
it.
get my Diane Sawyer. Cortisone.
Diane, so
Do you? But first question I have with both of you: what does motherhood look like for you? Especially now that you all are mothers, what does it look like for you?
Okay, motherhood for me, a lot of people may or may not know, I lost my mom at a very young age, so I kind of had to step into that role very early in my life. And I feel like that's the reason why I take motherhood so very seriously, because if I was to leave this earth, I want my children to still remember me, for always remember me. But my kids are my everything. I was not have fun and do whatever just to make sure my kids have fun, and I prioritize them with everything, anything I do. I I know they be saying don't get so caught up in motherhood, don't get so caught up in being a mom, and like let yourself have time for yourself. But I genuinely enjoy being a mom. Like I love my kids. I love the whole, like the idea of like just being a mom, like getting my babies call me. I love to hear them call me mommy. I love to see them grow and just we do so much activities. Like because that's what everything I do with my kids is what I remember doing with my mom. I lost my mom at 6 years old, and like just remembering that stuff and instilling it in them. That's what motherhood is to me. Like making sure they know they're loved and they will always remember that love where it came from.
Yes.
Oh, girl, you go ahead because you're about to get me. I don't know if it's the lemon drops.
No.
I'm emotional.
No,
Thank you.
Lemon drops in the words. But you hit that on the head. Like for me, honestly, like motherhood is love. Like love summarizes my motherhood. It summarizes like how I show up for them. Motherhood is like the longest job that just never ends, right? Like you never clock in, you never clock out. Like it just continues to go. So for me, it's like the ultimate relationship. Like motherhood is kindness, motherhood is authenticity, it's forgiveness, it's showing up and it's showing your kids who you are, it's being vulnerable in front of them, it's showing them that like this is what a strong woman looks like. And not just on the exterior to the world, but like internally, like this is what it's like sometimes to be a strong woman. This is what it's like to like stand on your own 2 feet and to like stand up for yourself, to advocate for those you love. Like, this is how life can sometimes look. Sometimes it can be painful, but like it's something to learn from it. So I don't know. I think for me, motherhood is just, I don't know, it's a blessing of a journey. It's the daily little moments that really do add up to like the years. So yeah, I don't know. It's the best thing that ever happened to me because I also had an interesting childhood. My father was never in my life, so that was how it's always been. Never felt the void there. My mother was a teen mom, had me very young. She did the best she could. I'm the oldest of three, but when your mother, not only do you empathize with your mom, and I know we'll hop into that later, but like you learn to do better. Like when you know better, you do better. Yes, so I hold myself to a different standard because I just am committed to giving my daughters the life that I wanted and the life that they deserve. Yeah. So
that's what I was just about to add. Like I just want to make sure that my kids experience a whole different life of what I experienced. And my auntie and my grandfather who stepped in, like in my mom's place, they did a wonderful job at raising us and like giving us what we need despite whatever was going on. Like, we never not felt love. We never really lacked with stuff, but it wasn't the most perfect situation. But like she said, like just giving them the life that I think that they deserve and the life that I want for them. That's definitely one thing.
Go ahead.
One more thing, girl. I see how this gonna go. I see one extra thing. Motherhood is healing. Like, if you are the type of mother, like if you're a real mama, baby, like a mother, like you put your kids before you, baby, they keep you up at night because you pondered on their futures. Like every single thing you do is for them, with them in mind. Like it can truly be healing for yourself. Because I wouldn't say I didn't know what love was, but I will say that I never felt the caliber of love that I wanted to, or that I deserved to as a kid. And so it was very personal for me to make sure that they did. And so it's also healing. Like to be able to love some kids and see them just be free and soft. Yeah. The way that I want it to be is healing for me. Yeah. I agree with that.
I love that because I always tell people that my mother is the most important person in my life. She has raised me to be the man that I am today. I attribute all of my successes to my mother, similar to you. I know who my father is. He was not a good person, a person I wanted to include in my life. He was an absentee parent, but my mother made everything happen for me. When I needed to go to prom, I needed to get a suit. When I needed a car, when I had to come to Morehouse, my mom took out loans to make sure that I made it here to be successful in my future. So I just love to hear y'all talk about what it is and what it means to be mothers, because I know my mother probably feels the exact same way. She has given so much for me, and I just know I do everything for her. It's just because it's my mom. My mommy.
Love all the moms out there. Love all the moms out there. Child, y'all get me choked up. Hold on. Because same, I love my mom down. Like I truly, y'all know my mom was my twin.
Yeah. Twin. Okay.
Well, my mom had me. She had her pimp. She had me by herself. You know, and that's how people think of it because we just are meshed into each other so much. Besides the feet part, but if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah.
But woo.
Let
truly-
me down
Okay. Literally, y'all talk about motherhood makes me appreciate my mother even more. And for anybody that's watching right now, literally, if you have a chance to stay your mom, like, thank you. Thank you for the wrongs. Thank you for the rights. Thank you for the mistakes. Thank you for the successes. Thank you for anything. Because my mom told me something so important that y'all could probably resonate with when y'all children get older. Is my mom always tells me, I grew up with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I'm like, wow. It makes me think of my mom outside of being a mother. It makes me think of her like, wow,
Human.
she chose a human. She chose to have me, raise me, made sure that things that she may have not gotten in her childhood or not have seen, whether it be financial, emotional, mental, all those things. And she made sure that I had to be the person I am now. Kind of think back like a smart ass mouth, but I know how to converse very well. But literally, yeah, because I was about if I could, but and she also made sure, like, as much as she didn't want to let me go when I went to college, as soon as she saw me around this group of dynamic people, yeah, and you know it too. Hello, um, she was just like, oh my god, like she talked to me like I was Mulan. No pun intended. She told me that you bring so much honor to the family, and I was like, oh my god, me bringing honor? I don't. You don't really hear that in the black culture. You bring honor to this home. You bring honor to this lineage. And I know our moms have told us, your mom has told you probably something similar to that, and your mom as well. You bring so much to it that I've been hoping for when I grew up. And that brings me to the next question. When you both were growing up in in your homes, what is that one thing that you said as a kid always that was like, oh, I'm my mother, I'm gonna do that. I can't do that, or I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it this way.
Go ahead. Adamant much. For me, physical discipline was a hard no. Hard no. I made sure that when I was dating, like when I was looking for a spouse, a partner, somebody who's gonna be a father to my kids, that like I set the record straight in terms of my preferences around like parenthood or like caring for my children, disciplining them, everything from top to bottom. Like I wanted to really assess the person who I was choosing to have children with because I need to know how you're gonna treat them.
Yes.
Like not only when they're doing everything right, but when they're getting on your last damn nerve, like when they are pushing the limits,
Yes.
how are you going to behave? And don't get us wrong, like even the best parents don't do everything perfect. Okay? The best parents learn to apologize and to talk it out. Even with a baby, okay?
Yeah.
That's me. Talk it out.
Okay.
I was impatient. I'm sorry. Apologize. Talk it out. But physical discipline, hard no, because I feel like there's no value to that. Your words hold value. And kids will learn to respect what you say if you learn to like level with them in that way.
Yeah.
Approach them with respect, they will respect you back. Like I've raised several kids and I've seen it. Like the dynamics literally be that way. You lead with respect, they will give it back. And your kids stray away here and there, but like they know who to play with. Okay.
Okay.
That part. And then in terms of like what I definitely had to have, or like, what must be present for my children, it's just an abundance of love. When I tell you like physical touch, like verbal affirmations, I mean anything, all the forms of love, I want them to feel it. Like not just giving them things, but like having conversations, me telling them how I feel about them, like all the things. I just want them to know that they are loved in all ways, even when it feels like they may have a shortcoming or something, a challenge that they're working through.
Yeah.
Like, I love you through that. Like, I love you unconditionally. I'm your mom,
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. I would say that something that I didn't really want from my kids. Dang. Okay, let me talk about what I want. I like how she said like just love. Definitely love. And just I'm gonna expand on that, like with the affirmation thing, like my baby, he knows like I don't necessarily like let's like repeat, I am a strong black man. Like I tell him that, and so he go around saying that. Like I want him to know that he is that. So it's not like a he reciting it. It's not a reciting thing. It's like he already know that. So he walk around saying that. That's how he walk around saying like that's how I treat my kids. That's how like communication. I teach my kids how to communicate, like whining and stuff like that. Like no, let's talk about it, and like we gonna talk through it. Let's talk through it, because then as a man, that's how I want him to grow up, as a man, knowing how to communicate. My daughter the same way, like not just shutting down because you don't know how to express yourself, you don't know how to communicate, because I know that that's something that I also grew up doing, because like, and I didn't want that. I don't want that for them. So just teaching them how to communicate. And I always another thing that I really just always want for them is just their education, prioritizing their education, making sure they experience the world. Like traveling with my babies is my number one thing that I want to do, giving them experiences, like going outside of just little stuff. Like we go to the park, we do so much. We do little field trips. In the whole summer, I was taking them on educational field trips and doing stuff like that. Like I really do prioritize like them being educated through seeing the world, if that makes sense. Not so much like book, because it's good to, like it's good to get both sides of it. That's a big thing for me.
You touched on something that you actually both do, which is like, I don't think every mother does this nowadays, especially in this economy, but y'all make it happen. You both have taken, I know you've taken your babies to out of the country, so they are now international travelers under the age of 4. Okay, you make sure is it international?
We not yet.
Not yet. We're on the way, y'all. But it's thing that you have it as a mission, not just to expose your child to this country, but to every country.
And you'll
let them know. Yes, go ahead.
You'll be surprised. Like even like little babies still don't go out the city.
No,
like not like to even Florida spring break, like little stuff like that. That all matters.
Yeah, they
exposure.
They stuck, and that's another thing. Like I never want my kids to be stuck in one, like one little environment. I just really seeing the world, like that's a big thing for me personally. So if I don't have it if I want that for myself, why wouldn't I want that for my kids?
Correct. Because even me, I can't even lie. I think I was the only one when I went to college. I remember that did not go like on trips, but it was due to other reasons. It was due to my parents didn't want to. My parents wanted to. It was due to life happens, But seeing the world, even when I was like 18, 19, 20, not seeing the world, seeing the country. But when I was 18, 19, 20, I was just like, oh my God. It's so much things so many things I'm not exposed to. And truly you all doing it with your children at such a young age. It's amazing. And we applaud you for that. Now, let's get on to the nitty-gritty. We a show for the gays and the girls and everything like that and stuff like that. In society, I had to read because I typed this.
Okay.
I'm a writer.
Okay.
In society, we see different ways on how to raise kids, and more than ever, now how to censor LGBTQ plus from children. How do y'all feel about that? I'm not getting some chat GPT. You hate bitches. I didn't get it from there. But anyway.
I'll start since you're sipping.
Yes.
I feel like, let me tell you what, in my house, with my kids, okay, my practices, I feel like everything in due time is one of my key mantras, right? I feel like if it's an age-appropriate topic, we're discussing it in my household. And I do feel like some of my parenting practices, or maybe even some of like the discussion topics in my household with my 3-year-old, I feel like some parents may deem it inappropriate, right? I feel like some of them may be like, why are you even saying that? Like, even me and my husband will go back and forth sometimes, like, did you really just try to tell her, like, did you name that body part? Yes, she needs to know. Like, that is a vagina. That is a penis. You caught a glimpse of your baby. It's like a shot, baby, and you stuck because it don't look the same. I'm just going to explain. Like, that's what that is. It's a difference. Like, anatomically, that is called this, that is called that. You're a girl, he's a guy. You know, like just explaining those things. Also, I feel like I like to expose my kids to things that like mimic the real world. You know? So baby, Zuri, she loved Miss Rachel. Down. Okay, Lola, down. Miss Rachel got Miss Rachel lived in my house rent free, I'm telling you. But there's a queer person on Miss Rachel, like a regular that pops up. And maybe my baby be hopping along when they get on there too. She'd be like, okay, well, what we doing? Walking like a crab? Got it. Like, and it's just like, it's training them to just to know and to accept people as they are because everybody is different. And it doesn't matter what your differences are. You know, it doesn't matter. Everybody is different. It has something that makes them unique. And also too, baby, like something as simple as your sexual preference. Like, are we kidding? Like, are we? Yeah, we're not worried about. You know, those are those details that like truly no one should be worried about. So I think it's a what people don't realize is sometimes people stick their nose where it don't quite belong. You know,
oh,
so
okay.
we take a couple steps back. And so I teach my kids that like, you know, we all have choices. That's power in decision making. You have a choice. And it can look like X, Y, and Z, but regardless of, as long as it's a well thought out decision and you know, you stand firm on it, mommy gonna stand firm on it too. The end.
That's
what about me?
I just all around teach my kids to respect people, period. Like, don't matter what you like, what you look like, what you have, none of that. Like, I just teach them to respect people. And hell, I literally grew up in around a lot of queer people. I was in a lesbian wedding at like 7 years old. Like, you know, like this is I never saw a problem with it. I never was taught to see a problem with it. You know, like that's just what hell, my sisters. No, my sisters like girls. Like they aunties. Y'all know like
Okay.
it's not, literally I don't even it's not a thing. Like it's really not a bad thing. No. It's not we just that's who they are. That's who you know, and they don't see no my baby is very intelligent. He knows exactly what's going on. He don't see nothing wrong with it. He just respect people. I always teach him like just respect people for who they are and you know what they have, what they like, and everything that they stand for. Do just respect people because I literally never taught him to like. You know, like men have a way about stuff, and I be like, I don't get like, you know, like I correct it real quick, like we don't. That's not how we get down.
Yeah, and especially I can attest for both of y'all, especially I haven't met Stormy.
Yeah.
Soon. So I'm letting her cook. But with Ace, literally I could be over your house. He still interacted with me just like, man, ain't nothing. I'm getting my hair. I'm getting a sew in. And he just over here like it's no. But he talk about something. Hey, you want to hear me? You want to hear me do my ABC? This was like a year and a half ago. He's far more advanced than he. This child read books and everything. He gonna be he gonna be the next great one. But he was like going with his ABC. So he's showing me all these different things. Just so much. He's so educated. And I was just like, yeah, okay. Mother. Yeah. And even with church, like literally, I think only time Zuri had shunned me was when I didn't have a snack for her. But outside of that, she was like, "Okay, hey, how you doing?" You know. And then Ava was always smiling at me.
Ava loves Robbie.
Only time that she was gay was when she saw me with a wig on for the first time.
So you switched it up like that.
She always
I like that.
She over there in the camera like, hold on.
She was so shook.
Like literally, and mind you, I love to see that because so many times, especially when it comes to young children, they'll look at somebody like myself, and I look at myself in front of you like, oh, pity poor me. But they'll look at somebody and they look at me like, what the hell is that? I'm being very honest. Or like again, like some people know me as Robbie, some people know me as my drag name, some people know me as my ballroom name. And when somebody's named Bree and they're like tall as shit, you know. You look up and like, God, well, hold up, who is this? Is this really a, you know? Yeah. But education is truly power. When you're able to have conversations with your children that may be uncomfortable, to society, that aren't comfortable to you,
Right.
it's critical and it's important. It shows that ignorance is truly bliss. Because some people bask in that shit.
Those conversations start at the house.
Literally.
I always say, hate is taught. It's
Hello.
taught by the people that raise you. So if you go outside and you portray hate to the world, that's what we're taught at home. So having those conversations early, making sure that your children understand, respecting them. So I love to hear that. And it's like, it's about respecting people. You may not even agree with everything that's out there, but you're learning to respect them and have those point of views. So that's just amazing. I love to hear that. I can't wait to have my, it's like, to should be respected.
Okay. Hello.
We respect people besides others.
A lot of people don't want to even have those like difficult conversations with children even early because like to teach kids to sit with discomfort is a big thing to teach.
Yes.
Because a lot of life makes you uncomfortable, but you have to learn how to handle discomfort, period, or things that you don't necessarily like that you don't agree with, that maybe not are in line with what you want or what you think.
And my biggest thing is discomfort brings growth. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. You're staying stagnant. So we're all about growth. What's next? Where we going from here? So
you know me when I be sipping and if I spiritual thing, I get into it. I read a scripture this week that really spoke values to how I want to live the rest of my life. When it says, iron sharpens iron, as the people around you should sharpen you. I ain't been around nobody that's dull. You're not about to dull up my life because you don't want to sharpen your iron.
Okay, and if they are though, I get from.
Get your dull ass away from me. I asked the Lord, hey, please get these dull people. That's the next prayer that we got to start doing nowadays. God, please, hold on, wait. God, please get these dull people from out of our lives in Jesus' name. Amen. Hello. Okay. Now I know for myself. Okay.
yeah, I know.
And last question before we get into the tea, because we got tea over here too. Not just lemon drops, we got tea too. You both have already spread or shared ways on how you use your allyship within your motherhood. What is one way that you haven't talked about yet that you've used your allyship within your motherhood?
Oh, that's a good question.
You know what I'm saying?
I can say something. I'll excuse my like slightly hypothetical nature of my example because we like to respect privacy and this is a real life situation. But I think it's something about authentic mother relationships, like relationships you have with other mothers, where you can like truly come to them as your authentic self, like that community. I think that is so valuable. Important. It's so important. And I personally have a daughter who is disabled. So for me, community looks a little bit different. And honestly, it's been quite challenging for me to like find true solace and comfort in a real community, like to really build the community that I'm looking for. But I cracked a little code lately, so I'm working on it. I'm making some progress there, but I feel like, as a mother, when you have that relationship with another mother or a group of mothers where like you respect each other to be able to come to each other and say difficult things, but you know that like that person is gonna receive it out of love because they respect you that way.
Yeah.
Then sometimes you have to say the difficult thing. Sometimes you have to say the difficult thing. And so I've had conversations with like people who trust me and who I trust to come to me and keep it real with me too. If I'm a little jaded and I don't quite see clearly, or if I'm not seeing clearly, or if they're perceiving the situation differently than what I am experiencing it, they love me. I want them to come to me and pull my coattail and say like, hey, like, out of love, out of care, is this the best way to handle that? Like, have you listened to your kid? Are you, just me encouraging my parent friends. Like, I know this may be scary, but like, that we got to hear our kids when they say stuff, when they say like they feel this way, or like, they're speaking to you about what they feel like their identity is or things they enjoy. You have to learn to like lead with love and embrace your kids at home first, because if they don't feel safe there first, then like they will never be safe. They will never have that feeling of security. So sometimes it's just me holding another mother and being like, I get that it's hard to embrace the fact that as a mother, things are so out of your control. Like, I never fathomed that my daughter would be born with autism, but like, we embrace it, baby. We take that in stride, we embrace it, and we live our lives daily and like aim to do better and grow daily. But, sometimes it's hard for moms to just deal with something that's a little difficult. So as another mom friend, you just gotta embrace them and like,
Hold the fuck up. What the fuck is going on this day? It's still moving, but what the hell
It's
is
still
going
right there.
on? Hold the fuck on. That was really good.
Right, like,
Hold the fuck on.
that part. I think try to be like,
let's go ahead and get that limo.
Yeah, we're still
oh,
we still on there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
How you doing? Cheers to that. Yeah.
Cheers, cheers.
I'm sorry. You made the black sheep.
Hello.
Don't
Don't hide it. Okay, we still good.
You know, whoa, we still good? Okay.
All right.
Well, shit. At the Good Girls podcast, we don't fuck around, so we buy the Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
So I have a question, man.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. In the words of the featuring Kelly Rowland, here we go.
Telling you,
Yeah.
please. Because
Oh, child. My mom said, "Hey, I'm gonna come on over."
so my question is this, right? So let's say, and theoretically, all of us in this room have children. So let everybody in this room have children, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of your kids come up to you and they at school they experience somebody like having a boyfriend of the same sex or for the same sex, and they actually come home like, mom or dad, have you ever been in a situation like this? What would be your response? Because lately in the community, like before the conversation pop up, it got shot down. We don't talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like, well, why can't we talk about it? I'm seeing you often.
Mm-hmm.
You told me to stay away from it. Why is that?
I don't. When I was talking to my babies about it, like everybody, just because you see mom and dad or like men and woman together, everybody, like I said, everybody's different. And some people just have their preferences. Like I wouldn't shoot it down. Oh no, that's not. You know how it is. It's not. It's so bad. No, we don't do that, and that's not right. And because I won't. What if my kid is coming to me asking me about that because that's what like that's something that they may be interested in. I don't ever want I don't care what they grow up to be like or who they grow up to like or whatever. I want my kids to always know that I love and support them regardless of whatever. So it's what like I don't want to shut them down saying something that they might be actually genuinely asking a real question about for a reason, and like we read books about that. Like we go to the library a lot, so like we read books about like different families and how different families look and stuff like that. So I just educate them as much as I could, and that's the best thing I could do. Just educate them as much as I could about different situations that they may see, and not so much deem it so negative and like talk down on people. Because how do that make the other people around me that is in the LGBTQ community? What do I look like if I'm supposed to be their friend talking back down to my child about that?
I agree.
Yes.
Honestly, you hit on the main word. Like my main answer, educate. Honestly, and I don't know. Like personally, if my kids ever ask me something, all my friends gonna tell you. They hate to see Auntie Jazz coming. I don't have no nieces and nephews, okay? I'm the only one of my friends who have kids. But I have but my friends, they all collectively talk about how they hate the fact that like the kids all gonna just love me as auntie because like I kind of don't have a filter in real life. So, but I know how to deliver information in a way that is like very age appropriate and very like comfortable and very inviting. And age appropriate, I'll circle back to that again,
Hello.
So I love to educate and I love to like just set the scene. Like I love to just explain that like, some babies got mommies and mommies, some babies got daddies and daddies, some babies got mommies and daddies. That's just how different families are made up, And if a kid ever asks me like about my own experiences, kind of circling back to that authenticity, I will let them know. I'm keeping it appropriate. Don't let them know that like, hello, it is okay that you've like had different experiences, or that you've had like journeys to find who you are, because we all get one life, and it's like live it authentically, or what are we doing? So sometimes we do have to go on a journey to find ourselves, and it's okay.
She said, keep it P.
Yes. Oh my God, y'all said so much. If you a bitch out here, that's my friend, that's over here talking shit about me behind my back to your children or to your nieces and nephews, you ain't my motherfucking friend.
That part.
Stop it. Let me stop kidding.
That part.
Scenarios. Yes. Yes, my mama said something important. No matter how open you are, children don't discuss having sex, aka the act, with their parents.
Yeah.
They will give scenarios.
Yeah, they will.
Mind you, I think people don't understand how smart children are.
Yeah. Or how
They
smart
are-
parents are.
Yeah, you know, okay. You gotta be one step ahead.
All right, I just asked about that now.
But children are so intelligent at a young age, and mind you, when they're at the youngest, like really in their elementary years and like their toddler years, they are able to they sponge up so much and they're able to reiterate it back like it just happened 5 minutes ago and it happened early this morning. You know, and my memory terrible.
Yeah, that's why those first 5 years are so critical.
Yeah.
Like that's why I emphasize like teaching them everything.
Everything.
It's so critical.
And books, baby.
Yes.
That's it. We love some books.
But we go get y'all out y'all motherhood back and get you this tea bag.
We love
Okay.
Make it pipe.
Speaking of terrible mothers, let's start off with her. Because these are good mothers. Speaking of terrible ones. Just hilarious, as she said her name is, got fired from the Breakfast Club. You put that photo down. Let's take a seat. So, to the way Jess, who's your favorite? Oh, God, I'm asking so motherfucking time.
Why would you come and see this?
Anyway, Just hilarious, if you don't know now you gonna know, is that she got basically replaced as like one of the main hosts of the Breakfast Club by a lady she actually suggested when she was on maternity leave, and
she's a producer.
She's a producer. Oh yeah,
No, she's a producer too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I like lights here.
And Lil and Jess basically made the situation seem like it was like lean on me type of thing, where she was like Joe Brown and they still Joe Brown had to face like she like all king almighty, queen almighty. And there's so many things that Jess has done wrong while just being on the Breakfast Club with her short, like 5 months in total. Talking about the LGBT community, talking about being gay is a choice, like, and she's very transphobic because she's been mistaken as trans because of the deep voice and her mannerisms. My voice is actually louder than just hilarious. She has a very strong face that you all can see, and that's her face with makeup. Makeup was supposed to soften your features, but
damn,
let me.
Damn, that's right.
And no shade. This is me not dogging a black woman. This is me dogging a black woman who has something to say about what I am. I'm not trans. I'm gay. But about my community and the people that's in my community. So and mind you, they got, I guess, I feel like they really doing this shit for clickbait, because no shade, they got the most views they had yesterday was talking about shit on Breakfast Club. But after all that stuff, she went back on the show and they dog out some more.
Yeah.
Talking about some, come on now, you went online and said that, you serious right now?
Yeah, they
You
had
couldn't-
a segment about it.
You couldn't have came to me about it. And she was like, well, I did. I was girl lying. But I just really, I'm happy that she got fired. No shade, she was a little unintelligent for the role. In my opinion, when they were talking about certain topics, she wasn't saying the best answer. Yeah, especially I think the other day she just talked about a baby who was either on the spectrum or either had cancer. I don't know. Just something about the baby's features, and it was like, as a mother.
Yeah.
You know,
As
as a mother, because people always say, as a mother. Like,
Hello.
but I want to hear y'all thoughts on this. I want to hear what you have to say. How do you feel about her being fired? I feel great.
I could go because I listen to the Breakfast Club like on my way to work every morning. So me personally, before she even came back from maternity leave, I was mad that Lauren was like gonna have to go. I thought, like I thought Jess was coming back to get her place because Lauren, she used to work for TMZ. Like she's very good at her job, and I feel like Jess with the mess was just like. I mean, it's just with the mess. It's just messy shit. But like, we want to hear like what's going on. Like, if it's supposed to be a podcast and the radio, like we want to hear like the trending stuff that's going on, not no weird like, like messy stuff. And so, yeah, or like just in general, like how they be talking about Whitney and stuff. I mean, not Whitney. What's going on with Wendy, Lord, Jesus.
Wendy back, y'all. Wendy said she got her scripts. She can.
But like, what she be talking about?
She was talking about the Secret Service. Thank you so much, because it's just like us, our audience is messy too. The Secret Service agent kid, he had brain cancer. She talked about how the kid was bald.
Oh, I think I was listening to that. Yeah.
Dumb bitch, silly bitch, spicy bitch. Dumb bitch, silly bitch, fired bitch.
And that is how I feel.
Okay, you show us how Jess Hilarious felt when she got fired from the Breakfast Club.
I can see how she looked.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Lauren was way better at her job. I think that's why she just feels some type of way. Lauren is better, period. That's how I feel.
They upgraded.
Yeah. How much did it upgrade?
And speaking of, we went to bad mothers. Now we're gonna get on good mothers. Tiana Taylor had set the record straight that she been Tiana before Iman.
Hello.
She didn't need the money. Her kids need the money because he is the father of it. You have the screenshot of that? See a screenshot of that? Hold on, wait, we don't have to wait on Tiana. You didn't say about Tiana. I thought I sent it. Well, we got a screenshot of it, but mind you, I'm gonna sum it up. So Tiana Taylor went on live and she always looked odd and out of place. Yeah, well, yeah, that is best. Clock it. Yeah. But Tiana Taylor had to go live. I said they were sure because so many black men. So many black men was like, oh, she begging. Oh, she begging for the money, all this type of stuff. She just another bitter black woman, all this type of shit. You know how expensive it is to have children in this day and age? Children, roughly each year, cost around $65,000, and that's after taxes. So imagine what it is with taxes. Children are expensive. That's just not a fact, so please do not quote me. But per child costs a lot. The bill of birthing a child alone is the salary of a school teacher, if not more.
And the fact that I can get billed when I can have the baby at home for free is crazy.
I had the baby at home.
So, and some people was like, oh, she begged. Some people like she was begging for this. And mind you, Tiana Taylor been that girl, right?
Yeah.
She was on My Sweet 16.
She's literally that girl. Like,
she has one of the most greatest episodes of My Sweet 16.
Yo,
She came out like an actual Barbie with a marching band in a building that cost 6 figures to just rent for like 2 hours.
Did she have a skate?
I remember because that was a good show. She had a skateboard ramp.
Her invitations.
She didn't get her ends. That's her birthday. That was a good show. That was a really good show.
Okay, what's that first 16?
Tiana comes from old money. Right. It's not new money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And her meeting Iman was actually her loving Iman. And I hate to say this, I hate to hope I don't sound ridiculous, but when y'all hoes go from monogamous to polyamorous, shit always happens. They started inviting a third. What you said? As long as it broke, hit on another one who's getting paid.
That part.
And it's crazy to me because what you expect. So now that y'all not together anymore, she just gonna take care of the baby by herself?
Right. That's what he's
And
saying.
even so,
Jack live with her. You don't think you're supposed to give her anything?
I think I want to understand, like, he was having to, he's now in charge of paying their private school funds because private school alone was $70,000 and her kid's not even.
And they're not even in grade school.
Right, 70,000. But mind you, let's look at this. I had to give my brother the same example. No shade to you. I had to give him the same example. Let's look back at Daddy Daycare, the movie, right? That movie was in 2006. For that little boy to go to preschool, it was $4,000 a semester. For him just to do that, and my just 2006. Right. Inflation added, that shit added up right. Ain't nobody flaunting or fronting.
Yeah, because daycare is expensive as fuck. Like daycare is really high. It's like
so high.
Even like the cheaper daycares, like infants. I think I pay like for infants it's like $3 something a week. And
a
then,
week?
Yeah. Yes. That's and you pay a week, and then toddler Ace is one step.
Hello.
Ace is one step under that, and it's like they be saying it gets cheaper. No, it's like I swear it's like a $10 difference.
Hold on, wait.
That's the full morning.
No, it is.
All right, let me turn into Mabel real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, how much daycare?
I think it's like $280 something.
$280 a week times. I mean, there's no 4 weeks. It's only at least 4 weeks. Actually, no, fuck that. They speak 2 weeks in a year, right?
Yeah.
52. God damn it. Shit.
You can get two cheap ones.
That's the cheapest. You can get 2
used
cars.
$1,000 a week.
Oh yeah.
$1,000
$1,000
a week.
$3,000 a month. This lady told me that the tuition was like $4, $5 something. I was going to work there. And she was like, "Are your babies interested?" And I was like,
"What's the?"
Yeah, it's like, "What's the?" And they didn't have a discount, girl. I was no, because y'all not even paying me that much to me to be able to keep up the payment, girl. Bye.
When I tell you, y'all, $1,000 a week. Look at this shit here. A child that's not even 1 year old is the same amount that a person would make working. No, they did the raises, but working for Fulton County School District back in 2021.
See,
get y'all shit together. Child, kids. So literally.
And it'd be the audacity, the unmitigated gall that responsibility is supposed to fall on one parent at a time. Like, what? Huh?
Like how? Do the math.
Please.
What numbers? The numbers are in.
It don't make sense.
Y'all, as a single mama, I just keep it rolling. That's it. But like sometimes I be wanting to have my comment, but I know in the end, like God just literally take care of me. But like you said, how dare you think that like one person is just supposed to do it? Just because you see your mama and your grandma and all of them take care of you by themselves. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like that. No. Like, why do y'all think that's okay?
No. Rock that T. You just said that shit. Like I said, I know. Even my mom has always said, "Oh yeah, you just bring your kids over here." I'm so sorry. If my kids anything like me, you know what you know what that many smart asses over at your house every day.
15.
Your mom gonna say, "Come pick them up, don't look bad."
Get them now. Like, let's be real. So, and mind you, I'm thinking to myself, what if the roles were reversed? They would want her ass to the fucking cross, like everything. Like,
a mom have full custody.
Absolutely.
What she doing? She making all this because now she make more money than him.
Hello.
She not giving him child support. There'll be all of these conversations that just don't understand it. And it's so crazy to me that black men are always the people that are so vocal, so aggressive, so nasty to black women, and the people that are raising your children.
Mamas raised them by themselves.
That'd be the one. I'm like, you hate your
you know
mom.
what the reality is? I'll tell you, it's some closeted that guy that didn't get the love. There was some false punk that didn't get the love that he was supposed to get when he was a child. So his mom should tell him, "Man, I'm stop being a little bitch." The next thing you know, he took that shit to heart. So now he over there dealing with
being a man, taking your responsibility.
Okay.
After your kids,
He over here.
The life. That's being a man.
Or don't let
He
it
over here. He over here. Now he messing with the foreigner, the politician lady, the eight. No shade to any race. I'm not racist, bitch. But he messing with every other race but a black woman because you told that child to man the fuck up at 5 years old. What? And no shade. It's really no shade. That's always what happened. And mind you, he may have wanted just to get a little Barbie doll because he liked how the Barbie doll looked. And next thing you know, you told him to put that shit down. You ended up smacking the shit out of him because he got the Barbie doll. Next thing you know, he hate black women for the rest of his life because of that shit. That is crazy. So educate your, really treat your kids right.
No. That's so real. That's so real, though.
And let them play with the Barbie doll.
You see your son eating a hot dog the right way, you gonna smack the shit out of him talking about what the fuck you do.
I hate when really don't like that. Like when adults put
their own
little
insecurities.
Yeah, on kids.
Children.
Yes, I always correct. Like I would correct anybody who say anything to my baby about what he doing. Like, oh, little boys don't cry. He always crying. I don't care if he want to cry about it. We gonna cry. He gonna cry. We gonna talk about it.
You better let that boy cry because the ones who don't end up shooting up school. Who be shooting up school or be hitting women. They can let that man cry before you be hitting somebody.
That's so funny that y'all said that. My mama always tell me this story. Like growing up, we were at this church, and one of the church elders, like I was in there, and that's fine my mouth, and I was maybe 3, 2. I was still little. But I was second pacifier, and the lady came and snatched the pacifier out of my mouth. It's like, he only did that pacifier, he gonna like boys when he get older. But I tell my mama, what the fuck off here? She was like, what the fuck is this? You gonna like boys?
That's the fire that a baby used.
She went and off in the church. I was like, hey, look, let me tell you something. Y'all gotta let these hurt go. Let that hurt go.
Right.
And that same elder probably mad at the world because he couldn't love on Deacon Johnson. And because
he was living on Deacon
Johnson. Her pastor, husband. That's what all the boys that live in the neighborhood.
You are from Houston, so is that Kim Burrell? What's that? Oh my God!
Lord, just shut the thing down.
Hold the fuck up. Whoa. She only got 2 kids, and only one is gay. What you trying to say, Mama? I knew my child was gay at an early age. We would slow dance with another little boy at his grandmother's house.
You know what?
Wait, what? That's shit. I said it on my way.
Damn, Mama. He's getting down the phone. He's getting down the phone.
My lawyers will be in contact with you.
Oh my God.
Now, I don't, this ain't shit I don't even remember like that. I don't even remember.
Slow dancing at grandma's house is.
At my grandma's house?
At the granny house.
Well, really? No shit. Golly. Like, so put the quick comment up. No shit. No shit. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Child. What she said? I said child. Okay, put it down. Go down to the other one. Great. What? So no, grandma that is.
Oh.
As long as he was cute. But
Wait, how? What?
What's that cute?
Wait,
so
who that? That's your mom, dad one?
that's my dad's adopted mother. Oh yeah, I grew up with so here's a funny story about just about mothers. My mom had no grandparents because my grandparents had her like when they was in their 40s. No shade to them. They were still getting it on. They still had it like that. Okay. And then my father only had one grandmother that he knew about. But for me and my brother, girl, I had like 4 grandmothers or 5 and then like 3 grandfathers. Now I had four. I had four. Not four that I knew about later on because my dad's father ended up coming back. He still wasn't shit. But and then I knew all my great grandparents and everything. So you know, no shade. I'm still like your G, the short motherfucker. But wrong as fuck. But speaking of, hold up, wait, because I think we got something about short motherfucker up in here. Let's see if we got something about that short motherfucker. Let's see. Actually, which one do we want to do? You want to let's get the screenshots done. Let's do this. Sean T goes viral after launching after announcing he's launching an all-male fitness retreat. Keep that orgy shit away from me.
Girl. No fucking deal.
Everybody,
bitch, get the mic.
It didn't even pause. That's good.
Okay, but and ladies, when your man spend more time at the gym than he do with you at home, or he spends 2 hours at the gym, but a date can only be an hour and some change, no movies, only you go out to 5 guys because you think you're spending some money, all you get is a fry. If you go
in the free tea.
okay, you go to Piedmont, think y'all doing something extravagant, something different. No, he just cheap. But he's spending $50 a month at LA Fitness or more. He's getting himself worked up for a man.
he may be getting worked over by me.
Because you in them saunas.
You go to LA Fitness anywhere in Atlanta. I tell you, any LA Fitness in Atlanta, it goes down.
Hello?
It goes
down.
It's very well known in the community that, especially that one over here at the station. You won't see me.
They be over there. Any kind of ladies. They got them saunas. They got them saunas getting worked up.
There are so many people that have been there that talks about the cum stains on the ground. They've walked in on people doing things. There's videos on Twitter.
I had a bitch say that she slipped when she was just young. She slipped on some stuff.
Oh God, no.
That Mama, here I'm gonna be a devil's advocate. It may be his peaceful place. We all have one. It may, however, there's these certain men out here because we know. There may be certain men out here. If your man is investing dollars, time, if he's getting up at 4 a.m. for a press, and then he go to work, and then he got to do another press, and he ain't bodybuilding, that nigga,
he got some pressure.
he's getting pounded. But with Sean T and his white husband, because I got to make sure I said it, his white husband, who are his
What do you look like?
dog. I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. But anyway, yeah, and they got an open relationship.
Oh no.
Yes, they have an open relationship. So if okay, they getting the baddest bodybuilders on the floor.
If you want to come do the work, if you want to put the work in,
What work you put in? And he had said this is not that, but if it goes to that,
I hope everybody get their shot of prep. Dexy prep. You got all your things together. They can get your condoms. We don't need no spikes and no numbers to T for to go down here and do all this stuff.
Okay, look at this.
Okay, interesting.
He is cute,
Yeah.
They are cute.
I just, and sorry, I don't want to talk about anybody's relationships.
Yeah.
I believe love is love. But I do find it weird when black gay men get successful, they date white gay men.
Same with black straight men.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just a black male thing.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a black male thing.
they get rich and famous, they be like, oh, fuck that black ass. Like,
It's a weird mind thing.
Yeah.
I think it's this weird thing that if they get that one little trophy, it's like, automate. It's like a status symbol.
Mhm.
It's weird. It's like a power dynamic. It's weird.
It's a that's what I was gonna say. It's a power dynamic.
It is. It's an
Because
ego thing.
you know how they feel. They always feel about the black women. They so this and they so that. It's a power dynamic.
They feel like they made it.
One thing, and
Wow, that's
Yeah,
surprising.
like, and here's something that really frustrates me because oh my god, I was talking about this months ago when I was giving a discourse about they said the cheese and everybody calling her a woman and everything like that. And not sorry. Literally, we gonna get onto that later. You being messy. But literally, people thought Miss Netta was ugly because that's what they see black women as. I'm not saying that Miss Netta is ugly, but she's far from, aesthetically and physically, she's not a 10.
Any of us thought that was a woman.
But
I'm so sorry.
People see black women as that. They see of them being ugly or as characters.
Especially darker skin.
You know. So when black men get famous, they want to have something beautiful, and they think that somebody with greasy hair and a botched face is beauty. And baby, it's actually the reason why you only have her. Nobody else has her.
And then they get something like that want to mock what black people natural stuff is like to live like y'all. We black people just literally got talked like we was talked down for this, and now everybody want to have this or whatever.
Yeah. And speaking of it, now we do sometimes have black women who go to the Milk of Magnesia. And they come out. They come on out. Richard Brunson files for divorce from her husband, Canon Anik, after nearly 4 years of marriage.
Did I see his name in the first scenes of Abaddon?
It looked like it was a connected.
That's a good question. All I gotta say is somebody said that Quinta ended it because of what's happening on the show with her and Gregory.
You know what's so funny? When you sent me this, I did not expect her husband to be,
Yeah.
He's a white man. I thought you mean
No, like, oh.
should be.
I said, oh.
Like quit.
Yeah, they definitely don't look compatible. They don't even look comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
He looks so awkward.
So yeah, and how do I feel about this? I don't have a feeling.
Brother. See, call Tyler, see what he got going on.
Okay.
Now that you just want to
Hello.
yeah.
Over here, everybody loves Chris. Because y'all got character. Speaking of getting out of character, because we got to screenshot this because it was so behind the scenes. Somebody wasn't supposed to film this. I don't know if y'all ever heard of the show called Fact Talk, right? With T.S. Madison.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay. Look at that. Because the girls like to say they don't know Maggie. Y'all know T.S. Madison.
Who don't know T.S. Madison?
Okay. Period. Yeah.
Is it on, honey? Is this thing recorded?
Hello.
But next caller. But at their show, they do a show called Fact Talk where they do go different cities with her and her co-host Craig Ryder Stewart. And Craig on YouTube has said things about Tamar Braxton, which are very true. Tamar Braxton does not like to take constructive criticism well. And she hangs out with people that really don't give her the best advice. That's why she always acts out the way she does. And she just really shows her ass. So she came to
the baby, like how she the baby.
Yeah, like she acts like the youngest, and it's not. Yeah, but anyway, she came to the show. She came to their New York show, and basically she asked Craig.
She came to them.
She came to them because she wanted. Yeah, and she was like, "So what's your beef with me?" Like going on. Next thing you know, it got to a point where she said to Craig, "Oh girl, oh," and then bitch. And then, mind you, she like because ain't that what you gay? So it's lingo. I know that's lingo. And she was like, he was like, I think you're not saying it. Like you're not saying it because
You're trying to offend me.
you're trying to shade me.
Yeah.
And Craig is mass presenting.
And Craig don't act. He
That's
don't
not-
hold nothing back. Though.
Yeah.
That's
He
crazy.
let it rip.
Literally.
Okay. So in this whole thing, I guess after the show, she apologized to him for what she said they made up and everything like that. However, that clip that came out about the whole discourse was something that somebody was doing that they didn't know about because that's what's filmed in there. But they did it anyway. As it went out, she's going on now on media platforms. They asking her about it. She's like, I don't think I did anything wrong. That's what they say anyway. Now, I have a whole lot of gay friends. That's what they say. Egging the shit on. Because her music not doing good. And then I love Tamar down, but
She still singing Love and War, okay?
And poor
That's no
then a piece of something sweet.
girl.
But and next to know, he had to go on fast talk the other day and was just like, Tamar, I told you I did not want to get like this, but you're getting it like this. But yeah. She is. She's still crying about what Kate Michelle said.
But girl, you look like a muppet. You like
Like a muppet. And yeah, so in this side, as cisgender black woman like Tamar Braxton, do you feel like she was in the right or the wrong?
She was being petty as hell, and she was trying to shade that young man, okay? And she was trying to press his buttons on purpose because she was being petty. She does not know how to have a normal conversation like an adult woman, and so she hit below the belt. And then when she got called out about it, she tried to hide her hand. No, ma'am, stand firm on it. 10 toes, if that's what you want to do, stand firm on it. So, like, that's what happened. And he poured her right in front of everybody.
I think that, I definitely think she was wrong because, like, they don't even have a relationship to where she could be going bitch. Like, I could be like, girl, bitch, like, like it wasn't that. And so she was definitely trying to be funny, and it wasn't no casual thing, like no conversation. Yeah.
Here's my problem with Tamar, and we kind of had this conversation.
Yeah.
If you got a problem, because now if y'all have seen on social media, she's beefing with Candy again because of her comments about old lady gang, and it has resurfaced and it came out. Candy made a comment about that she's not going to entertain clowns. And Tamar has now made a post about it. She's beefing with Tony. Tony's blocked on Instagram, your own day.
All her sisters and Mama E is blocked.
At this point, and I used to feel like maybe people just didn't understand Tamar, especially her family, because I feel like they do pick on her sometimes. But it comes a point in time where you have to really look at it and be like, everybody can't be picking on you, baby. They ain't picking on you on the real. Kate Michelle picking on you. Candy picking on you. Candy are her friends picking on you. Because Toya wasn't her friend. Monica wasn't her friend. At some point, you have to realize and be like, I'm doing something wrong, and maybe I need to. And maybe it's not adjusting your personality because your personality is your personality. But your behaviors, how you portray your personality, let's see what I need to adjust so then I don't continue to rub everybody that comes in contact with me the wrong way. Every time I see Tamar, it ain't about her music.
It's about her music.
You beefing with somebody. Even going back to Maddie, when she was on tour with was it Escape? And Maddie and her former co-host Kaya was beefing with Tiny and them. Tamar blocked them out on stage. And I'm not saying that she did that intentionally, but you do bury shit without having a conversation. And it made this big situation blow up with TS and Kaya. But really, if you would have just had a conversation beforehand and communicated all day, it wouldn't have been a thing. And I think she needs to realize it. Grow the fuck up. That's
I was just about to say.
you too old. You too old.
She's in her 40s.
Let me find out she keeping up all this mess just to pay her bills, though.
I think that's what she doing. No shade, because I ain't seen the song.
I ain't seen the song.
In that case,
I heard the last show wasn't going too well. They was together, and the Braxtons they weren't fucking with her. And so I don't know.
And
she
they need to start revoking awards. Because she got awarded at the Pride a couple years back for being such a good ally. They start revoking awards. Because they start really vanilling these bitches. When you are lip syncing for the cam, start taking the shit away.
That part.
Yeah.
You're.
She needs to go home. She needs to go home.
It be low in
I need Mama E to get up like she did that last time and choke the shit out of her like she did. I need her to say one more thing. I need
The white man she was talking about, the white man she with the white man.
Oh my God, with the white man. She kept having beef with the white man.
Yeah, how people have
JR.
didn't want to be sad and didn't want to be sorry and get back together. They got all this stuff.
Yeah, hello.
So they broke up.
Hello.
I missed it.
They did.
Yeah, because maybe
He
they
was
so up
basically tired of her. That's what they were saying. She was doing too much. He was talking. It was
Tommy.
No.
Tommy
yeah, yeah.
Tommy would have.
You know, Tommy.
She's like, and what
You know what the fuck was
Oh my God. Okay, Tommy would have whooped that whole ass without the drugs.
Without the stuff.
With the drugs.
Oh, it's done.
What she said? What she did in that? What y'all say? Like a shot at her. Her she came. Yep. Came and went. Now go sit down. Hello. Clock it. Yes. Okay. Last but not least, speaking of intolerable bullshit. Oh no, actually, that's not the last thing. But go ahead. Go ahead.
I was like, I'm gonna teach him how to-
President Trump trends at the sign of order to begin dismantling education department.
I'm so tired.
Maybe if that. Maybe if that dumb motherfucker would have got the proper education, he wouldn't get this nonsense. He is such an intolerable son of a bitch. I'm talking about his mama too. I don't give a fuck. He really, and mind you, I was gonna talk about this later, but George Foreman passed away, y'all. And I almost fell out my chair when I found out the news. I almost fell out. George Foreman died yesterday, and literally, I'm not being funny here. All I wanted to do was get my grill and get it cooked in his honor.
Grill me some chicken, but
Okay. Oh my God, George.
that grill is
Y'all just brought back a memory.
That's his legacy, baby. He did his big.
You remember the taste of a burger on a George Foreman grill or a grilled
Grilled
chicken?
cheese.
Oh my God. Oh,
Trying to make it close.
but all these people. Oh, girl. But speaking of that, all these people have gone. Roberta Flack is gone on. Cicely Tyson gone. Betty White's gone. Where is his time?
Girl,
They always.
saying it. I don't wish it on nobody, but damn, I'm so tired of him.
Lord, if you take them out, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Mr. Raw Chicken Face. Like, I'm so sick of him. Y'all
Like-
don't understand.
Oh, girl. No.
Okay. When I think of stuff like you saying like dismantling education, like people like right now, everybody like, yeah, it's cool. But when he started knocking down them buildings, that's when they are really taking serious. Because, they knocking down them free education buildings, but that means education gonna cost for everybody else. Everybody got the coin to pay for education. So some people ain't gonna get educated.
No, it's that simple.
And
Literally.
that goes all the way back to what I was saying. I prioritize education because your education is something that nobody can ever take away from you.
Yes.
So if you whatever you learn, they can't take that away from you unless you suffer huge brain
Well,
injury or something like that. But like,
we'll see how the other races feel about this now because they had such an issue with affirmative action.
and they the ones
We'll
who
see.
receive the most food stamps and all of that. But until they see it's really affecting them, that's when this shit gonna start to change. But other
And
than
we
that,
so no shade. I talked about this last episode how I haven't seen black people march so strongly since the civil rights movement until the shit happened overseas with Palestine and Israel and Gaza and stuff like that. Great people was out there marching like, girl, our rights being handed, like being taken, And I understand support, free now. They free now. Thank God, praise them. But where is it now? And I'm thinking to myself, oh, they probably think, oh, well, damn, we didn't have this beforehand, so we should be good. Oh, we didn't have this before. Oh, we know how to handle, we know how to muster this shit up. No, we don't. Our grandmamas and granddaddies and our great grandmamas know how to handle this.
Yeah, get down. but I think everybody is with the whole mindset of like they want to get a reaction out of us. We need to sit this one out. They da 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 da. But like we also don't take any other actions to protect our communities. Like I feel like we should be writing our own history in our own books.
Yeah.
Why we like he erasing stuff out of the whatever. He erasing black history out of here or whatever. Why black people don't got this on their own? Like our black community need to do stuff on their own and not rely on the white man to do everything.
Because that was low key, but low key back no shade. Back in the times, they were getting approval from white men was their validation.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. Like think about it, because like he gave like the segregation thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right when segregation when it was that it like think about the movie Hidden Figures. Nobody paid attention to that girl until that boss tore down that colored only sign and said we all gonna use the bathroom. That's the only time they paid attention to that girl.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time.
Yeah, right.
He just reversing that switch now. The boss not gonna knock down that color sign. He gonna leave it up. You gotta go.
And no shade. Hey, would I mind us bringing back segregation?
Honestly,
I would only mind it if we didn't get the no shade, even if we didn't get the stuff that we had before, like we said, the equality part as well as the equity with everything. I feel like we smart enough now to get our own shit done. And girl, bitch, they can take all of our guns. We got guns. No, so they can't steal them like they used to do. The
YNs are military.
Hello. I'd be fine with it. I would be so happy. I would be so happy to tell Becky, what you doing up in here? You can't be up in here. Get this bitch. Like, no, in all honesty, I think that's the issue. Like, people have gotten so comfortable with the norm that this is our new norm, and it's not. It shouldn't be a norm for anybody. It shouldn't be a norm to where our rights are being stripped away, and I still see known content creators who get so much love going to Target, going to Amazon faithfully and posting about the shit, telling us to go to Target and get this shit from Target.
Yeah, putting more money in that.
In all honesty, that's what cancel culture should have came in. Like, you over here still being a brand ambassador for this, that's your choice, and my choice is not to listen to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. And I hate when those content creators are like, oh, we got more bigger stuff to be worried about than boycotting and banning, not shopping at Target and stuff like that. Like, y'all are literally the problem. Like,
That is exactly
because nobody want to get on board with shit.
Yeah.
Just like the 24-hour blackout that that they had. Like nobody really want to get on board with this shit. That's the problem. Nobody is really serious. Like you said, our grandparents and they was serious about it. They was really serious. But it's also because they think shit is sweet now. Like they were serious because they was really in it. They it was really hard times for them. And they wasn't going for it. I think that's how we need to be. And it's very few of us that are like that now. And that's why we're not gonna get anywhere. And plus, I hate to say it, but black people be ignorant for no reason.
Educated.
It's not their fault though, but it's not their fault.
And we don't know how to really band together for
No. There is no collective collectiveness at all. That's the issue here. Right? So individualized.
It's also because people nowadays, because it's what society has grown to, we're so okay with instant satisfaction, gratification.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to compromise my comfort to get where I want my future to be better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to sacrifice the things that make my life easy now. So like going to Walmart, going to Target, because they on every corner. To ensure that my kids or kids after me have a great future. And I think that's what we're going on a lot of times. Because I'm like, okay, I haven't been to Walmart, Target, since December. Since December. And it's because I understand, no, they're not going to change until they see their pockets affected. They care about money. Okay, you care about money? I'm not going to give you none of my money. And that's what's going to make them be like, okay, maybe we need to do something. We need to look at how this is really affecting our community because we're their community. We're their customers. And the customer always right. So, bitch, if I tell you go get your DI program, bitch, go get it. So,
Like,
we need to, like you said, band together because people are too selfish.
Absolutely.
go
Go ahead.
Okay, so let's blast the past. I've been having this little thought for a minute now. Maybe I feel like there's a reason why we don't really see Malcolm and Martin together too much. Because the answer to the problem was not them being separate, it was them coming together and make the program.
And let me throw
You
this
see,
clip at you.
they never let they never let the two be together like that because they already the power. Malcolm X is gonna be the security of Homeland, and he was gonna be the peacemaker. Like, y'all, make sure y'all cool over here. Nobody gets in, nobody gets out.
Yep.
Hello.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think about that all the time. I think about that all the time.
Literally.
Like, what could it have been if like they could have united?
Yes.
So
we
much,
would've-
yeah.
But that's the thing. They know they really don't want to fuck with black people like they really think they want to because they know how powerful we are. Like we are the majority. We are the majority. They know it's more of us than it is of them, and that's why they are trying to stop so much stuff for us that has to do with us. Because they don't ever want to see us on top. But like, how do you take somebody from a place, bring them to a place, help make them build this place, and then be mad that we're here? Like,
We want to reap the benefits of what we built.
what we built. Like that don't make no sense. And another thing that I want to get off my mind is like, black people need to know who they are. Like, black people work very hard for everything that we have. It's so many black people in successful, like that are really successful and like in high places, but like they not. It's a lot of people in these high places are not worried about the black people.
They
Like,
switch up.
yes, and we need to like know the power that in itself has. Like if we all come together, like all the black doctors and like all the black dentists and lawyers and everything, like, and we actively work for our communities and stuff. Not to say that they don't, but to the magnitude that it could be.
yes.
The white people would be shaking in their fucking boots, like,
Yes.
period.
I always think back to like Black Wall Street.
Yes.
I truly think to honestly have the leverage that I think we need as a race, like we would have to be in a position where nobody can disenfranchise us anymore.
Yes.
Not the law, not the government, nobody. And in order to do that, like it literally takes a collective uprising. Like it literally takes all these community of intelligent people, literally in all these different areas that we all need as like a community to come together and to be like, this is our community.
Yeah.
Like this is,
It's unfortunate because we have more black billionaires now than we ever had, and we got these motherfuckers. We got one billionaire who she like hanging out with Warren Buffett and Harvey Weinstein and killing babies for her skin. We got the other one who can't even apologize to a lady because he said out of his mouth that she was hard to work with. He still can't apologize for that. So I expect him to get older. All he can do is get in the dress and act and have strippers on his shows. Good show though, great show. And on top of that, the other black billionaire is now facing charges because he can't keep his hands away from little boys and little girls.
shit is
And
not
have-
even a black billionaire anymore.
Hello. And then the other one at risk too because it's like he's. I can go on and on. I just wish like we have so much power now than we've ever had before, and to only see like the educated middle class of black people really thriving, but only ones to really seem to be driving the force or like marching and or doing some type of protesting with like banning from going to these different places, and everybody else like the ones who happen to be on assistance, the ones who like not happen to be benefit from it and rely on it. That's the only thing they want to do.
Yes.
Are not using their voice correctly because Instagram is free.
But I think
it's
it
all-
goes to education though.
It's that.
Back to that, like I don't think people truly understand, and I'm just saying that the average person wouldn't understand the things that this man is doing from his seat. Because some people be like, okay, that's the White House, that's Washington. Those things don't really affect my everyday life, but they really do. Like, if you're talking about dismantling the Department of Education,
who's in school,
the funding from all of the schools that your children go to, because most of them go to public school, like, it's going to impact their daily livelihood. And I think how earlier you were saying, like, Malcolm and Martin, the reason why we got things done because we had both sides, and if they would have just come together, that's how it's like. Even now, if we can get the YNs and the middle class to work together,
hello, revolution.
Look,
Okay.
it'll be good. I think you need both sides. You
Yes.
need that radical. Fuck it, let's burn it all down and start over. And no, we have a good foundation. Let's just make it better. How do we move these pieces around? And working together, just like it's a match made in heaven, man. We have to do something. We have to stand up for our people. We have to go against the grain and not let him just get up there and just do what the fuck he wants to.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all know how I was traveling, like talking about traveling and like how I really like I enjoy traveling. It's like experience. It's an educational thing for me. Like I've been to Africa, like I've been to Jamaica and stuff like that. Like when I go to these places or wherever I travel to, even in Mexico and stuff like that, I've been to Dubai. Wherever I travel to, I always want to learn the history, and the common denominator is the white man. And like just seeing the damage that they done to
The
those
world.
exactly the world, exactly those places. But the places where black people were, or people of the diaspora, they're thriving. Like, and they want us to assume that they're living so poor and they're living so horrible and all this other stuff. Like, that is what life is supposed to be, And I just think that traveling and like going to see other parts of the world make you really open your eyes to what the fuck is going on over here. Like, this ain't it. And we need to turn this motherfucker over. Start the fucking revolution. Start.
Okay. Networking. Oh my God, networking is key. You niggas may call it mingling, we call it networking. Make sure you networking. Networking will lead
I don't know.
so many overturns of things that are happening right now. And I could talk to people in the face. Some niggas won't do it. Actually, they're ignorant sons of bitches. They ignorant ass mamas and daddies. But anyway, we're gonna leave it off with this or that. Because we close to the end. We've been
Oh, wait, you supposed to skate with the
no.
supposed to skate with the folks.
Oh. This ain't my house.
That you're right about.
This ain't my house.
Go ahead, girl, do your show.
So we got a special commercial, but we first want to thank our we get the shit out. We want to thank our sponsors because we didn't do that last time. We want to thank you so much to Black House Games. Make sure you get yourself to Black House Games. Oh, we doing it again?
Get your boom, boom, boom.
We doing it again?
Get your boom, boom, boom. Get your boom, boom, boom.
Get your
Get your Black House Games. 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 It's black. It's black. It's Black House Games. Get your black. Get your black. It's Black House Games. Black House Games, bitch. And if you heard that beeping, it wasn't a motorized scooter. It was the skates. How you gonna show this?
Oh, we're gonna turn the camera. Hold on, y'all. Y'all come with me.
I'll start this shit. Oh, this is
Hold on.
yeah.
Come with the
this how
bag.
you know. This how you know it's a live show. That's all our shit, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Okay, all right.
Go ahead and give it time. Hold on, look. Let me show y'all. Okay, y'all. Period. All right, so at least you gotta tell yourself when you first get on these. You gotta tell yourself in your mind that you can.
This bitch thinks
You
you
can. No, that's serious. It's a mind game for real. You gotta be on your mind. gotta be on piece. You just gotta take yourself and go stand up there and you gonna stand straight. Yeah.
Regulate.
Percolate. Yes.
What's that?
You gotta make sure. You gotta percolate. Look at him.
Integrate. Oh.
You know, no, I got so much different to break you by.
Show me how to do. That shit ain't cheap.
Make sure I get y'all some Zooms. Put the make sure I use the code Decurione.
Period.
The hopeful donation's going to be later on.
All right, let's get 30 seconds. Let's get 30 seconds. No, let's get no wait. Keep it right there. Give me 30 seconds.
Now that's out of the soul attention. That's it.
All the spot tests right here. We're full.
Talk about the beat. Well, on that note,
You remember when they used to throw jazz on house first earlier?
that definitely was like that. My God, today. Oh my Lord. Oh God, it's messy. We doing our this or that, and definitely got to do a Black woman edition. Would you rather? This is a good one. Would you rather never experience shrinkage, or always have your edges laid no matter what?
Edges laid no matter what. 5,000. Okay.
Okay.
Ain't never bothered me, baby.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I've been a chicken head all my life, so
Right?
it just fine with me.
Like a little shrinky ain't never bothered me, baby. Ponytail, you go from small to long. Give me a little extra hair, you know?
Okay. If you don't know, my hair is actually 19 inches long, and I have no perm.
Come on, your dog fingers through it.
I'm kidding. But I would definitely never experience shrinkage. Only because for me and my edges, I don't mind doing it my damn self. Mind you, half the time I sweat so goddamn. I do so that much. They sweat out anyway. So shit.
See, that's why I feel like I need my edges laid. Because I be looking like I'm a kid that's
Child.
just in recess.
Oh,
I'm over there. I'm grown. I'm a grown woman.
Let's
I
see
like
that.
to look put
For
together.
all who you don't know, when you doing your natural hair and you doing a wash and go and trying to get those edges right.
Yes.
For me,
Me too.
I have to use wet line gel. Got to be glue, the black kind, not the yellow, because the yellow only don't last that long. Got to use the actual gel. Then you got to use edge control to actually slick it up. Because that just only cover this part. It's only cover this part right there. And then after that, don't fucking move. Get the blow dryer and blow it until it dry. Because if it don't dry, they gonna stick up like a goddamn ragweed. So literally, what the fuck is he talking about? Oh
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, child.
I think it might be my sister, actually.
Yeah, it might be.
I think it actually might be my sister's.
How about you? Would you? Okay,
But you know, I love waking up with being here and just have my edges already knocked out, though.
So?
nothing. Since y'all actually, I don't think I'm worried about shrinking stuff. I don't think I'm worried about shrinking stuff. So for the black men in the room, would you rather always have your waves together or always have a fresh lineup?
Ooh, my waves. If I didn't have to,
That's that goddamn skate.
That's it. Power. Oh.
if I didn't have to worry about wearing a do-rag, if I had to worry about brushing my hair, that'd be amazing. Because look, first of all, I sleep bad, so my do-rag be over there across the room when I wake up in the morning. I got a brush sheet in there. Start.
See, I think I get it from my mama. My age has always been easy. I'm going to go with the no shrinkage.
You do get it.
I get, yeah.
Baby, your age is always easy. It comes to work with it looking good all the time.
No, you're too kind. And then what about you? Would you?
You know, I really don't matter. Nigga practice to me. What it is, what it is.
Period. Nothing wrong with that. We love a carefree.
Okay, great. Yeah, thank you. And for all who's watching this after the fact, make sure you put in the comments for a black woman, would you rather have your ages laid or yeah, we do. Ooh. Hey. Would you rather have your edges laid or no or never experience shrinkage? And for the black men, would you always have waves or a fresh lineup? Please answer in the comments below. And if you got to answer on Instagram or answer anywhere else, make sure you hashtag it Good Gworls Podcast. We thank y'all so much for watching. Oh God, thank you. Thank you for being here. These are truly, if y'all don't know, these are truly two women that I adore, and I'm grateful to consider not just friends, but family in a way.
Of course.
This is my sister girl right here. This is my big sis right here. You know, the sister I never got. It's okay.
Yeah. You got it now.
Yeah, you know, and my mom know it too. Okay. All right. But yes, and my mom talks about your kids like they're her grandchildren. Because she knows better damn well she gonna get on me now. So she be asking, especially when it comes to Taylor.
I know.
Especially when it comes to Taylor, she be like, "Oh, look, you got some more pictures, and then you got pictures too. Send the pictures to me. Send the pictures to me. Look at that thing, and you want." I know that's right. That's a black woman that stand on her business, stand on boundaries. I know. But look, and my mom. Yeah.
I had to send her some more pictures.
Yeah. At least I got a little brother. I do.
What?
I'm just playing.
Right.
I'm just playing. I love my little brother down. My brother knows. If all of them can attest to this. I got 4 witnesses here. I talk about my brother a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good or bad, but I talk about my brother.
Making it work.
He got to stay on his toes with me. Do my baby. Okay. Come on now. But child. Anyway. They all know. I love my brother down.
Oh, no.
Oh, girl.
What did you say?
You kill him. You don't kill my head.
But yes, I really do consider to see y'all family. I love y'all down. I appreciate y'all so much for being here and truly just amplifying the show to what it is. And I can't speak for everybody, but I really do thank you.
This was a good episode.
Thanks for having us.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all know I love y'all.
And we thank y'all again for staying tuned to the Gworls Podcast. Please stay tuned for updates. Make sure you follow.
This is not peace. This is peace. No,
we thank y'all.
Somebody said he's like, so you know, this is not peace. This is peace. I was like, what you mean? He said, because how are they gonna be peace and they not together? It was so funny. But ever since then,
How many lip drops you had?
It's that bitch.
Serious. I'm so serious. A man got I did this one day. He said no, sir. He said what? No.
How many little drops did you have?
I was like,
Was he all right?
I was like,
kids. That's how we did peace.
hello. Yeah, because I told him, no, like what he was saying was, it was bad.
Okay. Oh my God. Don Cornelius used to do it that way.
Oh, you're right. At the
Yeah.
end. Okay.
He was all right.
You are looking at Gen Zers here. Literally.
You know, I'm the oldest one, and I'm 30.
Girl, you know that.
Oh,
But you don't look 30.
Thank you.
You don't look 30 at all.
The fact that
Black don't crack unless you use it. But literally,
Welcome, Brandon.
literally, we thank y'all so much for being here. If you want to, please stay tuned to any updates for the Gworls podcast. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at the Good Girls Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to all our videos. If you have not had a chance to see our last video, exactly, my mom said you don't. You don't look there. Please stay tuned to our last videos. We have more coming up in the next. Ooh, the girls take another break. We have more coming up in the next 3 weeks. Look, girl, when we out, we let you know. But we thank y'all so much again. We love y'all down. Bye, girl.
Bye, bitch.
Bye.